both finals won by less than a tenth of a second, Sabaki Miki earns her first World Cup win of the season, with Benjamin Karl collecting his third. We're in Rogla, Slovenia for the 8th stop of the FIS Snowboard Alpine World Cup Tour. Today marks the halfway point of the parallel giant slalom season, with Ramona Hofmeister and Benjamin Karl leading the overall PGS standings. In the women's final, it was the first time either athlete had qualified for the big final this season, with world champion Sabaki Miki on the blue course against Michelle Decker on the red course. Both athletes had been on fire today, and Miki from Japan picked up an early lead in the steep part of the course, with a quarter of a second in it at the first split. Decker, searching for a second World Cup victory, picked up the pace and held on to narrow the gap to a tenth of a second, 2/3 of the way into the run. But it was a photo finish at the line, but Sabaki Miki managed to break the time in being first to take her first World Cup win of the season by just 3/100ths of a second. Sabine Schoffman picked up third place, beating Ramona Hofmeister in the small final.
I really like this course in Rogla, so I'm really happy to getting the victory. Then, actually, this season I got the 4th podium, but every time it's hard. So I'm really happy. Thank you so much.
In the overall PGS standings, Ramona Hofmeister stays at the top, but Miki's victory and Sabine Schoffman's third place sees them move up the leaderboard. World champion Sabaki Miki takes her first World Cup win of the season, with Michelle Decker in second and Sabine Schoffman in third. In the men's final, it was the PGS Tour leader Benjamin Karl on the red course against Italy's Mark on the blue course. Karl became parallel slalom world champion here in 2021, and he was hoping for more success today. Mark has been part of a very fast Italian team this season, but hasn't won a race since 2021. As the athletes dove into the steep part of the course, it was Mark who had the advantage, opening a gap of just over a tenth of a second against the veteran Austrian. You could tell this race was going right to the wire. Karl kept a controlled line through the middle part of the course, and there was nothing separating these two athletes at the second split. Benjamin Karl kept increasing his speed and managed to cross the line to take the victory, with just 2/100ths of a second the difference between first and second. You can see just how close it was at the line, with both athletes stretching to break the timing beam, as Benjamin Karl picks up his third PGS victory in a row and the 22nd World Cup win of his career. It was another incredibly strong performance from the Italian team, with Mark in second, Mirko Felicetti in third, and Edwin Karate in fourth.
It's like a dream, you know. It's a hat trick. It's my third GS victory in a row, and but it makes it's not easy mentally, because the fights are so close, and in the end, 2 seconds, 2/100ths of a second. So luck was on my side, but I'm really happy now.
Benjamin Karl retains the yellow bib as the PGS Tour leader, with Edwin Karate and Mark moving up the overall standings after today's races. Benjamin Karl makes it back-to-back-to-back PGS victories, whilst Mark and Mirko Felicetti appear on the podium for the first time this season. A fantastic day of racing here in Rogla with two very dramatic finals. We'll be back this weekend for more of the same, with the next PGS race and the first PGS team race of the FIS Snowboard Alpine World Cup Tour in Simeno, Austria.